Good evening. This is All India Radio. I am Abhishek Mukhopadhyay and with me is Renuka with the evening news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicates 35 crop varieties with special traits to the nation, says science and technology been used on a priority basis to solve challenges related to agriculture. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh asserts public-private partnership can bring defence production revolution. Defence Minister increases income limit of disabled dependents for family pension. Shipping Minister Sarvanand Sonowal reiterates India's commitment to enhance share of renewable energy to 60% of total power demand at major ports. Election Commission announces by-elections to 3 Lok Sabha seats and 30 assembly constituencies in 14 states. In Jammu and Kashmir, 1 terrorist captured alive, another killed as army foils infiltration bid in Uri sector. Over 87 crore 7 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine administered in the country so far. And in IPL cricket, Kolkata Knight Riders beat Delhi Capitals by 3 wickets at Sharjah. In another encounter, Mumbai Indians face Punjab Kings in Abu Dhabi. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is underway, we advise young listeners to get vaccinated and also help others get vaccinated. We also advise the listeners not to lower guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki duri for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Healthline numbers 011 2397 8046 and 1075. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicated 35 crop varieties with special traits through video conference to the nation today. The Prime Minister also dedicated the newly constructed campus of the National Institute of Biotic Stress Management, Raipur, to the nation. On the occasion, Prime Minister also distributed Green Campus Award to agricultural universities. Addressing the people on the occasion, Mr. Modi said, science and technology have been used in the last 6 to 7 years on a priority basis to solve the challenges related to the agriculture. He said the focus is very high on more nutritious seeds adapted to new conditions, especially in changing climates.
बीते 6-7 सालों में साइंस और टेक्नोलॉजी को खेती से जुड़ी चुनौतियों के समाधान के लिए प्राथमिकता के आधार पर उपयोग किया जा रहा है। विशेष रूप से बदलते हुए मौसम में नई परिस्थितियों के अनुकूल अधिक पोषण युक्त बीजों, इस पर हमारा फोकस बहुत अधिक है।
Mr. Modi said due to climate change, new types of pests, new diseases and epidemics are emerging, which are posing a big threat to the health of humans, and livestock and crops are also been affected. He said intensive continued research on these aspects is necessary. The Prime Minister said efforts have been made to take the farmer out of the crop-based income system and encourage them for value addition and other farming options.
भिन्न भिन्न परिस्थितियों की वजह से किसान एक ही फसल उगाने लग गया। इस स्थिति को भी हमें मिलकर बदलना ही होगा। आज जब क्लाइमेट चेंज की चुनौती बढ़ रही है, तो हमें अपने कार्यों की गति को भी बढ़ाना होगा। बीते वर्षों में इसी भावना को हमने किसानों की आय में बढ़ोतरी करने के लिए भी प्रोत्साहित किया है।
The Prime Minister stressed that growth becomes rapid whenever farmers and agriculture get a safety net. He informed that 11 crore soil health cards were issued for the protection of the land. The Prime Minister listed farmer-friendly initiatives of the government, such as campaigns to complete about 100 pending irrigation projects for providing water security to the farmers, providing new varieties of seeds to farmers to protect crops from diseases, thus getting a higher yield. The Prime Minister added that along with increasing the minimum support price, the procurement process was also improved so that more and more farmers can get the benefit.
एमएसपी में बढ़ोतरी के साथ साथ हमने खरीद प्रक्रिया में भी सुधार किया ताकि अधिक से अधिक किसानों को इसका लाभ मिल सके। रबी सीजन में 430 लाख मैट्रिक टन से ज्यादा गेहूं खरीदा गया। इसके लिए किसानों को 85,000 करोड़ से अधिक का भुगतान किया गया है। कोविड के दौरान गेहूं खरीद केंद्रों की संख्या 3 गुना तक बढ़ाई है। साथ ही दलहन, तिलहन इन खरीद केंद्रों की संख्या भी 3 गुना बढ़ाई गई।
On the occasion, Prime Minister Modi also interacted with farmers who use innovative methods. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh today said public-private partnership can bring defence production revolution. Speaking at Society of Indian Defence Manufacturers annual meeting in New Delhi, the minister said government has created an atmosphere of jointness to ensure modernization of the armed forces in the rapidly evolving global security scenario. He said countries around the world are now focusing on the modernization of the militaries, and the demand for military equipment is rapidly increasing due to emerging security concerns, border disputes and maritime dominance. The minister said Indian companies are capable of manufacturing state-of-the-art hardware in cost-effective way. He reiterated government's resolve to make in India and make for the world through past learnings, present works with focus on empowering the future.
The government has increased the income limit of disabled dependents for family pension. The Defence Ministry has taken the decision to enhance the income criteria for grant of family pension to children or siblings suffering from mental or physical disability. Such child or sibling shall be eligible for family pension for life if their overall income from sources other than family pension remains less than the entitled family pension at ordinary rate. The financial benefit in such cases shall accrue with effect from 8th of February 2021. Presently, the disabled child or sibling is eligible for family pension if overall monthly income from sources other than family pension is not more than 9,000 rupees along with dearness relief. Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari has said that extensive road network in the Himalayan region will help in giving boost to the tourism sector in the region. He said this will provide huge employment opportunities, reduce poverty and strengthen the local economy. Mr. Gadkari today reviewed and inspected the construction work of Z-More Tunnel and Zojila Tunnel in Jammu and Kashmir today. Giving detailed information about the two tunnel projects, Mr. Gadkari said workers are under progress in 31 tunnels having the total length of 53 kilometers in the Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh region. He said 1,40,000 crore rupees are being spent on the development of road infrastructure in these regions.
हम लोग जम्मू कश्मीर में 32 किलोमीटर की टोटल 20 टनल बना रहे हैं और उसके साथ साथ लद्दाख में 20 किलोमीटर की 11 टनल बना रहे हैं। काफी टनल टेंडर हुई है, काफी पूरी हुई है, काफी डीपीआर बन गया है और ये दोनों को पकड़ के ये टनल की कॉस्ट 1,40,000 करोड़ के ऊपर जाएगी और पहली बार 50 साल में जितना काम नहीं हुआ ये 2 साल में यहाँ होगा।
Talking to AIR News about the strategic importance of these tunnels, Commandant of CRPF Battalion in Ganderbar, Dr. Satyaveer Verma said these tunnels will help in providing necessary logistics to the army.
जडमोड़ और जोजिला टनल सेना के हिसाब से ये बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका निभाने वाला है क्योंकि अभी हमें 6 महीने तक के मार्ग बंद हो जाने से रसद की, गोला बारूद की जो जरूरत होती है उसके लिए हमें हवाई मार्ग से जाना होता है। अभी ये टनल बनने के बाद अगर हमें कारगिल में किसी गोला बारूद की रसद की जो जरूरत है हमारे सेना के लिए तो हम ये रूट बनने के बाद ये सारा जोजिला टनल और जडमोड़ टनल के बनने के बाद में ये पूरा रूट शुरू हो जाएगा और हमारे लिए आसान हो जाएगा कि हम जल्दी से जल्दी अपनी सेना के लिए गोला बारूद और रसद पहुंचा सकते हैं जिससे कि किसी भी तरह का फिर से कारगिल वाला कोई मसला दोबारा नहीं हो सकता है। यहाँ बर्फ पड़ने के बाद बहुत ज्यादा चुनौतियां होती हैं, पूरा रास्ता बंद होता है, हमें हमारी पोस्ट भी यहाँ से आगे ले जानी पड़ती है, लेकिन जब ये रास्ता बन जाएगा तो हम यहाँ पर अपनी पोस्ट रख सकते हैं और जो सिक्योरिटी सिनेरियो है उसको पूरी तरह से 12 महीने तक बरकरार रख सकते हैं।
The length of Zojila Tunnel is 14.15 km and Z-More Tunnel is 6.5 km. More details from our correspondent.
After the abrogation of Article 370, the newly formed Union Territory Jammu and Kashmir is scaling a new height in the development of infrastructure. The central government has given a new impetus to the constructions of new highways, tunnels and bridges which will bring transformative changes in the lives of people in the near future. Zojila and Z-More tunnels are one of such projects. This will improve the strategic capabilities of Indian Army on the Indo-China and Indo-Pakistan borders. Zojila Tunnel will connect the Leh-Ladakh region to Srinagar. Once the tunnel is completed, travel time and distance between Srinagar and Ladakh will be significantly reduced. Bhupendra Singh from Sonmarg in Jammu and Kashmir for AIR News.
Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal today said a big exercise has been carried out by central ministries, states and union territories to reduce compliance burden. He said the aim of this exercise is to simplify, decriminalize and remove redundant laws. He was speaking at the National Workshop on Reducing Compliance Burden organized by the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, DPIIT in New Delhi. Mr. Goyal said India has come a long way from red tapeism to laying the red carpet for businesses. He said that numerous regulatory compliances only confused the new prospects and built hesitation in investors. Shipping Minister Sarbanand Sonowal has said that India intends to increase share of renewable energy to 60% of total power demand of each of its major ports from present share of less than 10%. This will be through solar and wind generated power. Virtually addressing the high-level session on IMO Norway Green Voyage 2050 project in New Delhi today, Mr. Sonowal said 50% of port equipment will be electrified by 2030 and all ports shall supply shore power to all visiting ships in a three-phased manner by that time. The ports have also aimed to reduce carbon emissions per ton of cargo handled by 30% by 2030.
You are listening to the evening news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicates 35 crop varieties with special traits to the nation. Says science and technology being used on a priority basis to solve challenges related to agriculture. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh asserts public-private partnership can bring defence production revolution. Defence Ministry increases income limit of disabled dependents for family pension. Shipping Minister Sarbanand Sonowal reiterates India's commitment to enhance share of renewable energy to 60% of total power demand at major ports. Election Commission announces by-election to 3 Lok Sabha seats and 30 assembly constituencies in 14 states. In Jammu and Kashmir, 1 terrorist captured alive, another killed as army foils infiltration bid in Uri sector. Over 87 crore 7 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine administered in the country so far. And in IPL cricket, Kolkata Knight Riders beat Delhi Capitals by 3 wickets at Sharjah. In another encounter, Mumbai Indians face Punjab Kings in Abu Dhabi. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
चलो मिलकर एक शुरुआत करें, चलो एक फैसला आज करें, मास्क नहीं तो टोकेंगे, कोरोना को रोकेंगे, चलो एक इरादा करते हैं, चलो खुद से वादा करते हैं, मास्क नहीं तो टोकेंगे, कोरोना को रोकेंगे.
Welcome back. You're listening to the evening news. The Election Commission today announced by-election to 3 Lok Sabha constituencies. The by-polls to Khandwa constituency in Madhya Pradesh, Mandi in Himachal Pradesh and Dadra Nagar Haveli constituency will be held on the 30th of October. The Commission also announced by-polls to 30 assembly constituencies in 14 states. They include 5 constituencies in Assam, 4 in West Bengal, 3 each in Madhya Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh and Meghalaya, 2 each in Rajasthan, Bihar and Karnataka, 1 constituency each in Andhra Pradesh, Haryana, Maharashtra, Mizoram, Nagaland and Telangana will go to by-polls. The voting for the assembly by-polls will also be held on the 30th of next month. The notification for the Lok Sabha and the assembly by-polls will be issued on the 1st of October and the nominations shall be filed till the 8th of next month. Army today said that more than a week-long operation against the infiltrators ended along the line of control LOC in Uri sector of North Kashmir's Baramulla district with the killing of a terrorist and capturing another alive. Speaking to media in Uri this afternoon, Major General Virendra Vats, General Officer Commanding of 19th Infantry Division of the Army, said the military operation started on the night of 18 September when a search party observed the movement of infiltrators on LOC. He said the infiltrators were 6 in number. 4 among them took advantage of the darkness and returned to Pakistan after gunfight while two were holed up in a nala. He said during the gun battle, one infiltrator was killed while another was captured alive. He said terrorists captured by the army has revealed that he is affiliated with Lashkar-e-Taiba. Lieutenant General said a large haul of arms and ammunition was recovered from the area.
More than 87 crore 7 lakh COVID-19 vaccine doses have been administered in the country so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. The Health Ministry said over 1 crore 2 lakh 22,000 doses were administered yesterday. India reported daily new cases less than 20,000 cases after 201 days. During the last 24 hours, over 18,000 new cases were recorded in the country. The ministry said the recovery rate is currently at 97.81%. The Home Ministry has asked states and union territories to enforce adherence to COVID-appropriate behavior during the upcoming festive season. In a letter to states and union territories, Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla said there is a possibility that COVID-appropriate behavior will not be adhered to strictly with the decline in cases during the festive season. He asked them to maintain utmost vigil in respect of mass gatherings to avoid surge in cases. The letter stated that large-scale gatherings and fairs, festivals and religious events and functions may lead to fresh surge in COVID cases in the country.
Many parts of Maharashtra have been witnessing incessant rain since last night due to the cyclonic storm Gulab. In Marathwada region of Maharashtra, heavy rainfall was reported from almost all the districts. Intense spells of rain is also been experienced in Usmanabad, Parbhani, Aurangabad and Jalna. Our correspondents from Mumbai, Thane and Navi Mumbai also reported heavy rains in the respective region since this afternoon. Incidents of waterloggings were reported at many places. Punjab Congress Chief Navjot Singh Sidhu today announced his resignation from his post. He put up his resignation letter addressed to Congress President Sonia Gandhi on Twitter. In the letter, Mr. Sidhu said he can never compromise on Punjab's future and the agenda for the welfare of Punjab. He is believed to be upset over the recent developments in the state and over non-inclusion of some MLAs of his choice in the recently expanded cabinet. Mr. Sidhu said he is resigning as the President of Punjab Pradesh Congress Committee but will continue to serve the Congress Party.
The 5-day Himalayan festival concluded at Leh in Ladakh after screening over 50 films from 12 Himalayan states of the country. On the occasion, Lieutenant Governor of Ladakh R.K. Mathur appealed the filmmakers of the Union Territory to make a series on Kesar, the mythical king of the region. Information and Broadcasting Secretary Apurva Chandra said that his ministry would contemplate conducting a short film competition on the occasion of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Festival concluded with the screening of the film The Shepherdess of Glaciers of Ladakhi director Stanzen Dorje. The nation is paying homage to revolutionary freedom fighter Shahid Bhagat Singh on his birth anniversary today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid tribute to great revolutionary and highlighted his contributions to country's freedom struggle. In his message, Mr. Modi said, the brave Bhagat Singh lives in the heart of every Indian. In his message, the Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu said Shahid Bhagat Singh was a fierce patriot and passionate nationalist. The Vice President said the nation will be ever grateful for his supreme sacrifice.
As the nation celebrates the 75th year of independence, a series of events have been organized by the government as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. To commemorate the occasion as a Jan Utsav, All India Radio News brings to its listeners a special program Azadi Ka Safar, highlighting the importance of the day during the freedom struggle.
Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav.
Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. India's glorious fight for freedom is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the valiant struggle every day.
Today is the birth anniversary of Shahid Bhagat Singh. Bhagat Singh was born on 27th of September 1907 to a Sikh family in Punjab. At the time of his birth, his father Kishan Singh was in jail for fighting against the British rulers.
His father was a follower of Mahatma Gandhi, and after Gandhiji called for boycotting government-aided institutions, Singh left school and enrolled in the National College at Lahore, where he studied European revolutionary movements. Bhagat Singh's parents tried to get him married. Bhagat Singh said that, "If I married in slave India, my bride shall only be death."
He left home for Kanpur and joined Hindustan Socialist Republican Association. In 1926, Bhagat Singh founded the Naujawan Bharat Sabha, and a year later, and in May 1927, he was arrested for allegedly being involved in the Kakori conspiracy. He was released several weeks later and began to write for various revolutionary newspapers.
In 1928, Lala Lajpat Rai had led a procession to protest against the arrival of the Simon Commission. The police resorted to a brutal lathi charge in which Lala Lajpat Rai was severely injured and later succumbed to his injuries. To take revenge for the death of Lala Lajpat Rai, Bhagat Singh and his associates plotted the assassination of James A. Scott, the then superintendent of police. However, the revolutionaries mistakenly killed J.P. Saunders. The incident is famously known as the Lahore Conspiracy Case of 1929.
In April 1929, Bhagat Singh and an associate bombed the Central Legislative Assembly in Delhi to protest implementation of the Public Safety Bill. The bombs they carried allegedly were not intended to kill, but to scare, and in fact no one was killed, though there were some injuries. The bombers planned to get arrested and stand trial so they could further promote their cause.
However, Bhagat Singh was rearrested for the murder of J.P. Saunders and for bomb manufacturing in the Lahore Conspiracy Case. While awaiting trial, he led a hunger strike in prison. He was found guilty in this case and was hanged on the 23rd of March 1931 in Lahore along with
Every year, 23rd of March is observed as Martyrs' Day, as a tribute to freedom fighters Bhagat Singh, Sukhdev and Rajguru. And it was on this day in 1837, the last Mughal king, Bahadur Shah Zafar, ascended the throne at the age of 62.
Bahadur Shah was a poet and an artist. By the time Bahadur Shah ascended the throne, the area under Mughal rule had reduced to Delhi only. Bahadur Shah was also known to be a tolerant and peace-abiding ruler, and his religious neutrality is also said to be a reason the sepoys of 1857 revolt declared him as their king upon reaching Delhi from Meerut in 1857.
The outbreak of the 1857 revolt in Delhi culminated when on 19th of September 1857, Red Fort was captured by the British. 2 days later, on 21st of September, Bahadur Shah and his family members were arrested by the British. When he was captured by the British, he belted out his shairi to a British officer.
हिंदियों में बू रहेगी जब तलक ईमान की, तख्त लंदन तक चलेगी तैर हिंदुस्तान की.
2 sons of the king and his grandson were shot dead in public by Hodgson at a location today known as Huni Darwaza near the Delhi Gate.
On the 27th of January 1858, in Red Fort, the trial of Bahadur Shah Zafar began on the charges of rebellion, treason and murder.
Zafar was convicted and exiled to Rangoon, where he breathed his last on 7th of November 1862 at the age of 83.
उम्रे दराज मांग के लाए थे 4 दिन, 2 आरजू में कट गए 2 इंतजार में. दिन जिंदगी खत्म हुए, शाम हो गई, फैला के पांव सोएंगे कुंजे मजार में. कितना है बदनसीब जफर, दफन के लिए 2 गज जमी भी न मिली।
सफर AIR न्यूज के संग। See you in the next episode tomorrow.
On the occasion, All India Radio News also brings for its listeners a special quiz on India's freedom movement and its glorious history. The quiz has been conducted every Monday and Tuesday in the morning news and will continue till 15th August 2022. India Post has joined hands as the logistics partner with All India Radio News for the Amrit Mahotsav quiz. Listeners can send the responses to the question over WhatsApp on 8826546262 or through email on amritmahotsavquiz@prasarbharati.gov.in.
स्वाधीनता संग्राम के वे निशान जो साक्षी हैं हमारे सेनानियों के संघर्ष और बलिदान के। आकाशवाणी समाचार ला रहा है विशेष श्रृंखला निशान। हर बुधवार को शाम 4:45 पर कार्यक्रम परिक्रमा में FM गोल्ड 100.1 मेगाहर्ट्ज पर।
Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh today launched the Amrit Grand Challenge program titled Jan Care to identify 75 startup innovations in telemedicine, digital health, mobile health with big data, artificial intelligence, blockchain and other technologies. The minister said the launch of Grand Challenge coincides with the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav launched by the Prime Minister.
The sword of the first Indian woman fencer to qualify for the Olympics, Bhavani Devi, is now in e-auction of gifts and mementos received by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The auction proceeds will go to Namami Gange Kosh. Bhavani Devi became the first Indian woman fencer to qualify for the Tokyo Olympics. The fence has been included in the e-auction of gifts and mementos received by the Prime Minister. People can participate in the e-auction at pmmementos.gov.in till 7th of next month. In the last such auction that took place was in 2019, the government earned 15.13 crore rupees. In IPL cricket, Punjab Kings were 114 for 5 in 16.3 overs against Mumbai Indians at Abu Dhabi when reports last came in. Mumbai had won the toss and elected to bowl first. In another match earlier in the day, Kolkata Knight Riders defeated Delhi Capitals by 3 wickets at Sharjah.
Now let us take a look at the weather forecast for tomorrow. The national capital Delhi will have generally cloudy sky. The temperature will vary between 26 and 35 degrees Celsius. Mumbai to have generally cloudy sky with heavy rain, while Kolkata and Chennai are expected to have few spells of rain or thunder showers. In Srinagar, temperature will hover between 15 and 31 degrees Celsius. Jammu will have partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Leh is expected to have mainly clear sky. Gilgit will have partly cloudy sky. In Muzaffarabad, the minimum temperature will be 18 degrees Celsius and the maximum will be around 32 degrees. Most of the northeastern cities, including Guwahati, Imphal, Shillong, Aizawl, Kohima, Itanagar and Gangtok, will have generally cloudy sky with few spells of rain or thunder showers. Bangalore will have generally cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicates 35 crop varieties with special traits to the nation, says science and technology have been used on a priority basis to solve challenges related to agriculture. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh asserts public-private partnership can bring defence production revolution. Defence Ministry increases income limit of disabled dependents for family pension. Shipping Minister Sarvananda Sonowal reiterates India's commitment to enhance share of renewable energy to 60% of total power demand at major ports. Election Commission announces by-elections to 3 Lok Sabha seats and 30 Assembly constituencies in 14 states. In Jammu and Kashmir, 1 terrorist captured alive, another killed as army foils infiltration bid in Uri sector. Over 87 crore 7 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine administered in the country so far. And in IPL cricket, Kolkata Knight Riders beat Delhi Capitals by 3 wickets at Sharjah. In another encounter, Mumbai Indians face Punjab Kings in Abu Dhabi. And with that, we end the evening news. Good night.